हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू स्टडी चैनल। आज का जो मेन इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक है वो है कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट फॉर एमपीज एंड एमएलएस। सो बेसिकली कंटेक्स्ट ये है वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ओके वेंकैया नायडू हैज sought consequence on a code of conduct for the MPs and MLAs. Okay, this has been a long-standing concern. Progress has been slow and uneven. However, a code of conduct for the members of Rajya Sabha has been in force since 2005. There is no such code of conduct in Lok Sabha. Okay, so basically ये क्या है 2005 से ये कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट फॉर द मेंबर्स ऑफ राज्य सभा है, बट ये जो लोकसभा में ये है नहीं। सो बैकग्राउंड क्या है? कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट फॉर द हाई कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल फंक्शनरीज एंड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ द पीपल have been discussed for long. A code for union ministries was adopted in 1964 and the state governments were advised to adopt it as well. Okay. So actually क्या है ना, कोड ऑफ यूनियन है, कोड फॉर यूनियन मिनिस्टर ने अडॉप्ट किया है और वाज अडॉप्टेड 1964 में अडॉप्टेड किया है, बट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट जो है वो एडवाइज टू अडॉप्ट इट एज वेल एज। ओके, a conference of Chief Justice in 1999 result to adopt a code of conduct for judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts. Okay, this 15-point reinstatement of values in judicial life recommended that serving judges should maintain an air of aloofness in their official and personal lives. Okay. In the case of MPs, the first step was the constitutions of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Ethics in both houses. The committee in Rajya Sabha was inaugurated by the Chairman K R Narayanan on May 30, 1997 to oversee the moral and ethical conduct of the members and to examine the cases referred to it with reference to ethical and other misconduct of members. Why do we need a code of conduct for the politicians? So elections in India are often remembered for the personal attacks, okay, snide remarks and hate speeches made at the expense of taking the political discourse to its nadi. So, in a bid to assert this their superiority over the rest, some political leaders go overboard and blur the line between the public and private lives. Okay, some even threaten voters with the dire consequences if they are not voted to power. So, therefore, to ensure civility in the political speeches and expressions, establishing that is code of conduct for the politicians is mandatory. In short, code of conduct for the politicians is needed mainly because of their following reasons. एक तो हो गया क्या है ना, politicians representing their constituencies in the parliament have time and again brought ill repute to the institutions with their incivility. Okay, creating the ruckus in the parliament, making the unacceptable remarks and disrupting the house proceeding are some of the major allegations they face. So tenure of some of the politicians is also fraught with the several charges of the impropriety. Okay, it has been long since a parliamentary panel had recommended a 14-point code of conduct that somewhat outlines what is the expected from the politicians. So key recommendation क्या है? Prohibit MPs from misusing the power and immunities they get, and MP should avoid the conflict between the private and public interest is the key recommendation. Okay, so no parliamentary should be allowed to vote on those questions in the house in which he or she had vested interest. Amend the constitution to ensure a minimum of 110 days of the sitting in the legislature having more than 100 members, 90 to 50 days of the sitting in houses Okay, with less than 100 members depending on the size of the state involved. The filling by the legislatures of a statement of income, assets, liability, and indications of the changes in their figures over time. So, punishment of members by the admonitions, okay, uh, reprimand, censure, or withdrawal from the house in case of violence or breach of the code of conduct. Automatic suspensions from the house of any member involved in offense of grave misconduct. Need of the hour. There is a lot more than election commission out to do to make it difficult for the errant politicians. Its responsibility does not ends with the feelings of a FIR against a candidate who is violating code of conduct. It should direct political parties to withdraw such candidates. Stronger actions such as derecognizing political parties and other powers need to be exercised for the larger interest of the democracy. The conclusion क्या है? Conclusion ये है a code of conduct for the legislature is absolutely essential at their point of time when coalitions government mean increase and more intense actively within the walls of legislature. Okay. Thank you for discussion. Thank you.